Okay, everybody, I hope you're doing well. So, yesterday, uploaded a video on Kandi and Todd about the divorce, which is, in my opinion, taking a life of its own. Um, and I spoke about how when I played that clip, Todd called his lawyer the day before. A female named Stevie answered the phone, and she was like, I guess, looking at their file and saying basically that Todd's attorney didn't have enough time to go over the agreement or explain the agreement with him. And I was like, hey, listen. If it's the day before the wedding and he has not had a chance to go over the agreement with Todd, then Todd, you've got your issue may be with your attorney. Okay. So Kandi is fighting back, of course. She has gone back to the Bravo tapes and there's been an update. So here it says Kandi Burruss is using Bravo footage to fight ex Todd Tucker over the prenup. Using the Bravo footage because the wedding, don't forget, that was a small series in itself. The Real Housewives of Atlanta alum Kandi Burruss is using Bravo footage as evidence to fight her estranged husband Todd Tucker's claims about their prenuptial agreement. U.S. Weekly exclusive report. I'm going to go ahead and skip on down. It says Burruss filed an amended petition on Monday, her divorce petition on December 1st, addressing Tucker's allegations that he was asked to sign their 2014 prenuptial agreement without his lawyer present. She said he was represented by a high-powered attorney before the marriage and disputed his claim that the prenup was not enforceable due to lack of legal representation. The parties journeyed to executing an enforceable prenuptial agreement was filmed and broadcast on Bravo television network with the knowledge and consent of both Burruss and Tucker for their 5-part reality television wedding documentary entitled Kandi's Wedding that premiered on June 1st, 2014. Burruss' lawyer noted in the filming obtained by U.S. Burruss' lawyer also noted in the documentary, Todd audibly announced that he was, quote, good to sign the prenuptial agreement during a private encounter with Burruss and after talking to his lawyer on and off camera. So on the video that I uploaded yesterday, he was saying, hey, they were discussing, they called the law office, the lawyer wasn't there, they spoke to Stevie, and he was saying, hey, he wasn't going to sign, and that he was going to get back pretty much with his lawyer. I believe the guy's name is Randy, to, go over his concerns. So here in the documentary, it says Tucker audibly announced that he was, quote, good to sign the prenuptial agreement during a private encounter with Burruss and after talking to his lawyer on and off camera. So given that information, it looks to me that his claim under duress and basically without legal representation available, he may not prevail. Again, the tapes don't lie. So let me know what you all think. If that's the case, then Kandi may prevail in her wish to obviously have the prenuptial agreement upheld in the court. So this here, the mudslinging has begun, in my opinion. Todd, you may have to get you a J-O-B. Todd, get a job. Don't rely on Kandi. Get you a J-O-B. Get a job. Don't rely on Kandi. Listen, you might have to go see if Mama Joyce got something popping. Okay? See if Mama Joyce, maybe she's got something popping. She may have some employment opportunities for you. Might be a good time to maybe have drinks with Andy Cohen. You're a producer. This right here. The other issue is I think they're both going to leave with some liabilities, and I do not mean just regarding the legal fees for the divorce. With the restaurants closing, the lawsuits, one I've read about in particular, $154,000 in rent. Notice, from what I saw, Kandi hadn't paid it, and why should she? Because guess what? In a marriage, just like any upside, in a marriage, any upside, any money earned together 50-50, so is that debt. But that means she could have. So is that debt. So this right here, if the prenup, if that prenup is thrown out, if it's thrown out, I'm sorry, if it's not thrown out, dude, the only money you can probably get is the money made together. And I do not see, just from what I've seen online, I don't see how he's going to leave it a major big bag, given that we've had some businesses that didn't quite pan out as anticipated. They didn't, you weren't swimming in money. Restaurants, trucking company, but there is evidence of debt. So he's probably, I would imagine, counting on that prenup to have that thrown out. If it is not thrown out, and given what she's presented right now, based on US here, if it is not thrown out, that prenup is upheld, again, you may have to get a JOB, because it looks like besides the play, maybe the reality shows, those obviously I would imagine made money and they reinvested those profits. Bruh, if that prenup throws out, which I'm quite sure he's aware of that, besides the legal fees, you may just end up leaving with debt. Because that debt that they incur together is going to be 50-50. They're not going to go by, well, she makes more money and she could pay this off. The debt that's been created, it'll be 50-50. Kandi pay her part and you pay yours. So the prenup, that's going to be major. The ruling on that is going to really, really be major. Anyway, let me know what you all think. Thanks for watching. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and share. And I'm sure the Kandi Todd files will continue. And I'm out.